One of the things for me that it's always been interesting, I find, is to see how the stories in the Bible get portrayed, like specifically in film and TV. And for some reason, for me, one of the most powerful examples isn't in something as obvious like the Passion of the Christ. It was in Prince of Egypt. It's the story of Moses, and there's the first real encounter that Moses has with God with the burning bush. He has this experience where he hears a voice, and at first you're in the theater and you're like, was that Val Kilmer? That's kind of weird. But you have this moment, and it's painting a picture of something that you hear visual, like audibly, and now you're seeing a visual image of it. And he takes his sandals off, and God starts, declaring to him what his mission is for Moses, but also like just how he wants to bless him. So you have this whole encounter, which is really sort of the precursor to worship in a way, and it's a word that gets thrown out, and people are like, well, worship's a lifestyle, and worship's this, but it's like, but worship ultimately, it really is just about this encounter, a very real encounter with God, where you have a response. In the movie, the only response that he could have in this moment is a tear. It's this close-up of his face, and I just loved it. I thought it's great, but I also know that there's more sometimes than just tears. There's supposed to be more. Like, worship isn't just supposed to be tears, Last July, I was at the Hillsong Conference, and there was a pastor that was speaking, and he said something that's like just stuck so hard in me. Like, I haven't been able to get away from it. I don't even know what it means, but it's sort of like it sat right in my spirit. I've been trying to unpack it all year. He said, whatever has your awe has your worship. And so I thought about that as a worshiper, as a worship leader, and he had his dad was dying of cancer, and another word for awe is fear. So he was speaking against cancer, having his awe. I think about all the things in my life. I think anxiety and fear has become it's kind of seized on my family in a way that I don't like, and on me, and I see it more and more in our culture, and just with everyone that I'm talking to. It's like, what's everyone dealing with? Fear and anxiety. Man, if there's anything that robs our worship with God, it's standing in awe of anything other than God,
One of my favourite cities in the world is Barcelona, and there's a great architect that came out of that city called Gaudi. His kind of finest piece, his life's work, if you like, was this La Sagrada Familia, the cathedral in Barcelona, and we went there and visited, and 100 years ago he started this building. We visited 100 years later and the thing was still being built. I came away thinking about this because there's these towers that are still getting built. They're huge and they dominate the city, and they're crazy, and in this kind of ceramic beautiful mosaic outside of these things, there's words like Hosanna and Saviour. It just left me with this impression of like, a life's work, and what you leave behind is these towers of praise. I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of like a family or a community that does that.
heart will sing, no other name. Jesus, Jesus, my heart will sing.